Hi, happy Monday, and welcome to Now, the fun show hosted by me, Curtis P. Today we're kicking the entire show off talking about a big topic that's happening tomorrow, that being the fact that Apple is hosting its big iPad event. Yes, tomorrow Apple will be having its big fall event to unveil a bunch of new products, including, of course, the brand new iPads that will probably look a lot like the iPad mini, but will hopefully include the new Touch ID sensor. Along with that, Apple is expected to release some free apps that are currently paid for, that being the iPhoto, iMovie, and GarageBand apps, which have kind of got leaked onto the internet. Also, Pages, Numbers, and Keynote, part of the iWork suite, will also become free soon. So, tons of free apps for everyone! Along with that, the apps got brand new logos for iOS 7, as you can see, so they're a little bit more, like, modern and simplistic. But yeah, big Apple event tomorrow. I will be sure, of course, to tune into it and keep you all up to date. So check that out tomorrow. Next up, it's real-life Mr. Iron Man, Elon Musk, because he's back in the news today. He has purchased the Lotus Esprit from the Bond movie The Spy Who Loved Me, because he soon wants to make it into an actual submersible car. Because apparently Elon's got nothing else to do these days. He purchased the car that was actually in the movie for $927,167. He says he's going to make it fully functional, meaning you'll be able to drive into the ocean, and then it will turn into a submarine, and then he'll be able to do submersible things. All of this being powered by the Tesla electric engine that's currently in the Tesla car. He plans to take it out of that and put it into the submersible. So just another case of a super genius with a lot of money and a lot of time on his hands. Though at the same time, I want to ride in this, because like that's freaking cool. But this next car might be more in my price range and like everybody else's price range in the near future. It appears that Ford is working on another self-parking car. They already have one that does like parallel parking, but they're now working on one that will do like the other type of parking. I don't know what it is. It's just like all the cars are lined up and it's like that kind of parking. The idea being that you'll drive up to a spot, you'll get out, you'll grab your key fob, hold down a button, and then the car will navigate itself into position. This will eliminate the fact that once you get into a parking spot sometimes, you can't open the freaking doors. I've had this before and I'm like, well, what do I do? Well, the easy thought is you just gotta go find another parking spot. They're currently working to get it into an actual production car. Of course, you've seen it in a Ford Focus. It works. They just have to like figure out how to make it mass produced. From self-parking cars to the fires in Australia. This is one thing I really wanted to talk about. Australia has declared a state of emergency as over 200 homes have been destroyed. There's also fears that the multiple fires will join together and become a giant fire. The fire is outside of Sydney, and currently firefighters and aircraft like bomber type water things are currently working to fight the fire and keep it back. Though thousands of acres of land have currently been burnt and no rainfall is forecasted till tomorrow, so that could be a problem. So if you live in Sydney or other parts of Australia that are being affected, please be safe. If you are being told to get out of your current location, please leave your location. Last thing I want to know is that you got burnt. That's not a thing I want to know. But from the possibility of being burnt to the possibility of being overrun by computers of the future, IBM is currently working on a computer that runs on electronic blood. At least that's what it calls it. The prototype computer that is powered and cooled by an electrolyte liquid. IBM is trying to replicate the efficiency of the human brain. Of course, the human brain is 10,000 times more dense and efficient than any computer of today. And to put it into perspective, the human brain actually runs on about 20 watts of power a day, which is incredible. The hope by IBM is to build a petaflop computer that fits on your desk by the year 2060. Though if you're like, what is a petaflop computer? Well, it's an extremely powerful computer, and the current size of a petaflop computer is about the size of a football field. So as you can see, we'll get something from a football field to the size onto your desk. All thanks to IBM and its computer that runs on liquid blood. Kind of weird. But all this talk about computerized blood and everything kind of gave me a thought. Given the ability to actually plug your brain into your computer and like access it, maybe save files, move files around, would you want to be able to do that? Let me know in the comment section down below. You can also let me know on the show's Facebook page, Twitter account, or through Google+. Links to all that and the other topics I talked about in today's episode in the description down below. Check out all the links down there. Tons of really cool stuff. Also, of course, if you enjoyed today's show, why not hit that like button, subscribe, and maybe even share the show with your friends. Until tomorrow, I'm Curtis Parody, and that's what's happening now.